Nah, I fucks with Mac.
Yeah.
Look at how he talks to these niggas.
Yeah, yo.
Yo, turn that shit up.
Turn that shit the fuck up right now.
Talking that shit. Let's go.
Yo. When you up and you winning, shit is awesome. Never felt real pain till a nigga lost one. If somebody take from you, what it's gonna cost them? Tired of niggas acting like they really put in work. Hear the boss come, be yourself. It'll do you better in the long run than see yourself staring down the barrel of a long gun. Some rappers never had no street cred, so they bought some.
All right, we back. My expert opinion, the greatest show in the world.
Yeah.
Hit that like, hit that share, let everybody know you in here. Don't cost you no paper unless you's a mother.
Hater.
Don't be no hater.
And don't be one of those. We don't like them niggas. Mac, what's poppin'?
Salute, King.
I want to give a shout out. Oh yeah, nice. Darucci. Shout out to Darucci.
Shout
One
out.
time with the
This shit is thermal as fuck. Put a hoodie on, you pass out. This is a real winter.
Look, you know
something.
You know when you know it's like the official fur when you go like this and it waves all the
Nah,
way to the back.
can I say something? They lace everybody. Shout out to Zoe.
Word, shout out to Zoe.
Shout out to Zoe.
Shout out to Zoe.
Let's shout out to Zoe.
Yeah.
Because Zoe keep us all right.
Hold on.
You know what I'm
Before
saying?
we go any further, one time for Killer Mike for sweeping the fucking Grammys. One time for boy Killer Mike.
Shout out to Word. Terrible. That
Yo,
verse
Mike,
is so fucking crazy. That verse is
One,
so
the album
crazy.
is incredible. Two, I don't know how you pulled it off, but you getting arrested at the end of that shit, you killed them. You know what I mean? It was like, nah, you killing niggas. We gotta take you out of here. You know what I mean? Shout out to Killer Mike. That shit was incredible.
And three, one time for 3 stacks. I'm looking at you again. Andre 3000, a dude from your era and your age group walked out of the Grammys with 3 of them. Don't tell me you don't have anything to rap about no more. That excuse is bullshit. And you got him a Grammy for the verse on his album. If there was 3 Grammys for him, there's like 8 for you.
No, you gotta
stop playing.
No, you gotta remember there was Future on that track. There was
3 stacks. You rapped on the song that got a Grammy. Your man got a Grammy for that album. Knock it off. 48 years old and he walked out with 3.
Facts.
Everything he was nominated for, he got.
Facts.
Stop playing. We're looking at you.
And shout to Jay for drinking out the Grammys.
Out the Grammys.
Facts. Brooklyn shit.
That was crazy.
Oh, shout to Hoffa for that.
Like that's
Gangster.
you know what that is? I'm gonna say it to your face. I ain't gonna talk behind your back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That was
Like
some-
that was the dopest
That was some Brooklyn shit.
ever. Like, you know, ever. Shout out to Hov, man.
Yeah, shout out to Hov. Shout out to Trey. What up?
Yeah,
man?
what's up?
Trey!
Salute. Yeah, I'm here, man.
What up, man? How
God,
you
what's
feeling?
good? We here.
No mask today?
No mask today.
I wore my shit.
Listen, I know.
Yo,
Yo, listen.
You
You know what happened? It's funny. I jumped out my truck and jumped in the Road V and left my shit in the shit. Yeah, I usually have it like the
Rich
wallet.
flex.
Yeah.
Rich flex.
Right?
Rich flex.
I jumped out the truck. I switched the whip.
Yeah,
He did that shit
you know what I'm
mad cool
saying?
too.
Listen.
I like it. I like it.
Listen.
You know what I'm
You could have just
saying?
told everybody you got to shape up and wanted to show it off.
Oh, nah, that's why I came here without a shape up because it's always on. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, nah, we here.
Shout out to the gang. Shout out to the gang. Salute.
Wow.
Splat murder.
What's up, man? Shout to my boy, the real King Dave for the hoodie. You know what I mean? The skyline, glow in the dark and all that. You hit the phone, you know what I mean? His single pop up. We all New York City. See the Timberland laces on there?
Oh, that's
Alright.
Those are
And he
Timberland
from
laces.
Queens.
Yo,
He
I
from
just
Southside
noticed.
Queens and all that. So shout to my boy King Dave, man.
Salute,
Shout to my man Capone for the Akasi.
Yeah.
Kasi, you heard?
Akasi.
Yeah, we here.
Yeah,
We
Queens
Kasi
in
it
the
out,
building.
baby.
I'm rocking this.
Yeah, Kasi it out. I got you, baby.
building.
We
Where you
support,
at?
you heard?
Where you at?
Word.
Hey, listen, I owe one, but you know.
Bring it to it.
Yo, listen, tonight we got 2 legends in the building.
I got one right there.
One of them I have to commend for his strength. Not just in character, not just in all the stories that I heard throughout the years and how active this man was and him standing up not just for New York, but for hip hop, period. And another brother who, at one of the high moments of his life, had to deal with a lot of trials and tribulations, and he bounced back. We got Capone and my man.
Royal Flush in the building.
Royal motherfucking Flush in the building.
BQE, nigga.
Queens, big Queens.
Now, I've been to SOBs
Yes.
a million times. I've never, ever seen it that packed. You threw a fundraising event, let the world know you were going through this fight with cancer. Fuck cancer.
Right.
And so, when I say like the whole of New York City turned out for this joint.
So who's who?
The capacity is what, like
300-400?
400. It's easily probably 1,000 plus in and out of that building the whole night.
Absolutely.
How'd that make you feel, brother?
I actually didn't go all the way and embrace it yet. You know what I mean? It's just like, that's one of them things that I guess once I beat this problem, I could be like, damn, that was a big journey in my fight, but that was unbelievable. You know what I mean? Because when I first heard I had cancer, my doctor looked at me like, you know, say bye. Like, you know what I mean? Say bye and fight.
What?
And yeah, and it was just, and then she looked at me and said, like, your body's dead, but your mind's alive. So now, I had so many lymphomas around me, my body dead. So she said, everything is your mind. She said, but chemo's gonna have you up and down. So my thing was like, I wanted to see how much love I had. That was it. I know I did a lot for a lot of people, but I wanted to see my flowers while I was alive. And that was gonna be the only way I was gonna stay alive. Because I knew my support team, I knew Paul was there, I knew my wife, my kids. But to see that, what I put in, and to see that shit come back, my nigga, I want to be here. I ain't going nowhere, bro. Well, she said I wasn't going to make it past the third. I'm going on 7.
Wow. I'm going on 7.
Yeah, man.
She said you was going to make it past the
Third. Well, the third
But
was...
why doctors do shit like that?
They don't know shit.
That's their motherfucking brain.
They not God. You're not God. Man.
That's why they do that. That's the
That's
answer
why they
right
do
there.
that.
That's the answer.
It's like the statistics.
Right.
Fuck statistics.
Fuck statistics.
I mean, you know, medicine got to make money. Everything they do got to make money. No matter, like me getting up every day, I got to take 25 pills every morning and take 4 insulins every morning. But I'm like, some days I'm like, nigga, soursop. I mean, I'm gonna drink something healthy and just minus one of the pills and take something more healthy. So it's like I'm fighting it, but it's like with chemo, it takes your good and your bad cells.
Yeah.
So I could do a bunch of good shit. It's gonna take the good and the bad. So like I could beat cancer and die from a cold, or I could just walk down the street and cut my hand and it don't heal right. So it's a challenge, but I'm willing to take this challenge, and I'm doing this challenge for everybody. Like there was artists that came out like a Black Rob or anybody that a Fife, you know what I mean, or Craig Mack. Like these are artists that went through what I went through, but you didn't hear about it till you seen them in the hospital. Me, I'm like, nigga, let's live. Get the fuck up. Be proud of what you got. Let the world fight it with you. You know, so back to what you were saying, that night, make the world know they fighting with me, so I'm fighting.
I saw everybody and their mother that night. Everybody. If a nigga owed me money, if anybody who owed me money, they was there.
They was there.
They was there. I was collecting. Yeah. Remember that?
Yeah, that was a good night.
That was awesome. You had MOP rocking. You had
Wait, let me say that again real quick. You had who?
MOP.
Say that again.
MOP.
A lot of people don't get MOP.
No,
You get M, you get M, or you get the P, or you get the O. You know what I mean? You don't get MOP.
Right.
My brother got MOP, baby. That's amazing in itself. And for me, I fanned out because you don't get MOP a lot.
Right.
Because you know sometimes like you don't get CNN a lot. It just happens that way.
happens.
You don't get locks a lot.
Right.
It just happens that way. But for him to get MOP together and get them to actually go through joints.
Yeah, they rocking.
And you can go, I'm sorry for cutting your wisdom because that to me,
Nah, speak, because I fanned out too.
I fanned out,
I was in
man.
the crowd.
I fanned out.
Yeah,
I fanned out. I was
bumping niggas. Oh shit.
I was
my
on
bad.
somebody's table. I was on somebody's table. Like they looking at me like, "Aren't you supposed to be on the stage?" No, I'm gonna stand over here
Yeah, right.
and watch the joint because I fanned out. My
Stop
bad, I
acting like
fanned
you
out.
ain't do your thing neither, nigga.
I fanned out for a moment.
Yeah,
though.
you
Yeah.
went
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying?
You
I
did your
did.
thing. Smith and Wesson did their thing. Like,
Yeah,
everybody
I
did their
picked
thing.
everybody on that pick. I picked that.
Yeah.
That was my healing. That was my medicine. Everybody, I
Word.
handpicked.
That
The
was
last one I
it.
looked at Paul and said, Paul, I need Conway. He said, Conway, do anything for me. I said, let's do it. And you know, and we put that together. But even to see Havoc, like,
Word,
and we all,
Havoc.
Havoc
I'm
did
from
his thing.
Queens, and Havoc's more of a quiet person. you know
Yeah,
what
he
I
don't
mean?
come out for
Like,
nothing.
he stayed. He said he looked at me and said, "I want to perform now, so I can hang out all night." And we got him right
Yeah.
on. But
Yeah.
that night was amazing.
Shout out to Hav. Shout out to Hav.
Shout out to Hav. Shout out to
Word.
Conway. Shout out to
Craig,
Dress.
yeah,
Petey
Dress,
Craig.
Craig G.
Yo,
Everybody
shout
did
out-
their thing that night.
Ralph McDaniel.
Ill and Out Scratch.
Word.
With my homies.
Queensbridge,
But
good.
then on that day, they gave me for my birthday Royal Flush Day.
Roy
Well,
Flush
the Senate,
Day,
the
word.
Senator of Queens, I had to go. I had to sign a paper, and that was like a blessing for them to make, you know, Royal Flush Day the day of my birthday, a Queens Day celebration. So
Yeah.
I got that. That's dope.
So dope.
And you said it's still sinking in, the fact that all these
Yeah,
people showed up for
it
you.
is because I think everything I'm doing is part of the healing process. Like I'm not gonna endure all my support and everything until I ring that bell. Once I ring that bell, then I know everything I did was an accomplishment. Right now, it's just a race. You know, like anything I do in life, it got to start and a finish. You know what I'm saying? Like even if it's a song, I'm gonna start and I know the finish. I never just run in place. So I always know where I'm going and I know my accomplishments and watch myself walk up the ladder. So I think once I walk and I ring that bell, then I'm, you know,
Movie
then
time.
I got a lot
Movie
to say.
time.
A lot to say. You know, and it's still 50-50. You know, like what I got is chronicles. So I can ring that bell and come back tomorrow if I don't do the right things with myself. So it's a challenge for me. So
Looks
I
more
got
like
it.
70-30.
Thank you.
Yeah.
More like 70.
Yeah, 70-30. 70-30 is the number we run with.
Yeah, we in.
70-30.
Now we
Did
spoke
you already-
outside, and I'll let you know. I lost my older brother to this. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, Georgie.
Rest in peace, Georgia.
And it's a fight. And it's not just about your physical. It's about your mental too, and that's what I learned in his situation. We did everything for the physical, but it was keeping his spirits up that he improved. Keeping the negative people away, the people who want to look at him like with the sad face and feel sorry. We kept those people away as much as we could. And when we found out he was stage 4, he was out of there in 2 weeks into the rehab. We were doing sour sop, the edibles, you know what I mean? Jokes all day long. We just in the hospital snapping. But it was the moment that the family left that I feel like mentally he didn't get past certain things. So by the time we found out he was sick again, it was too late. Rest in peace, Georgie. But the love that I saw in that building, it reminded me of the family being in that room and everybody having that positive energy
That's it. That's all you
that
need.
charged him up, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm getting out of here."
That's it. That's all you need.
Yeah. So it was beautiful to see, man. It was beautiful to see.
I didn't believe it, so it was beautiful to see for me, man. Wow.
How was you getting around in there? Cause you could barely move, right?
It was so many people I seen that said they was there. I ain't seen nobody. I just Paul, he had security guards around me, so you know he don't let me do nothing. So I was just blocked. So I was just blocked, but just watching and just walking through the crowd was amazing, man. Like I said, I do that for everybody that's sick or going through something. And you know, this is a situation where I grew up and I heard people had cancer and I really didn't take this shit serious. I didn't really know until you really get it. You know what I mean? Like you going through it with your brother, that shit is something serious. So I commend you for that because people don't know until you got to go through it. And I'm just want to let everybody know from here on, man, we all going to go through it. So everybody, fighting with me. Y'all fighting with me.
Everybody fighting.
Like, you know, we thought this shit was an old person like disease. Like we thought this shit was like an old person issue. Until the younger we start dealing with our homies.
Right.
And we in reality started hitting that because before they said, well, you gotta take your clothes off when you're 50. Now they're like 35. You know what I'm saying? That's just, you know, it's like everything is like just like
Accelerated.
accelerated. There you go. Perfect word.
word.
Accelerated. Everything is like accelerated.
Well,
Like you got woman at 19, you meet a chick and she got one titty. You're like, why you got one titty? Oh, I'm a breast
was
cancer
born,
survivor.
right.
You're
Yeah.
19 years old.
Oh,
Like, what are you
yeah.
doing? Like, you know, not what are you doing, but you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, what the how? Like,
A lot of it is
everything
diet.
is just happening so young.
Definitely
A lot of it
You
is
can't,
diet.
you can't. Nah,
Some
it's
of
not
it
even-
is
Nah, but
hereditary
listen,
too.
It's hereditary.
No.
The thing about it is-
The only
Because
thing
mine's
hereditary about it is the diet. You get the food.
No, you gotta understand.
The food that you eat comes from your parents.
No. Math.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop you right fucking there. There's a thing called genetic makeup, right?
Right.
Fuck diet, fuck hereditary. Your genes is what makes your daughter look like you.
Right.
That makes her blood flow like you. That makes her, if something happens to you, be able to give you a liver, a kidney. So this ain't no diet. This is genetic makeup. If my dad, my aunt, my uncle, my grandmother, my what's the name has cancer, 9 times out of 10 or 7 out of 10, I may have cancer.
No, I gotta disagree with you.
My
It's
family
because
never had
because if the
cancer.
cancer doesn't go back 50, 60,
years.
70
Listen,
years.
it did. That's just not what they called it.
Nah. it's
You got
not.
some diseases
I'm
that they didn't
telling
even
you,
know
bro.
what to call it.
I'm telling you, bro. With the society that we live in right now, they do so much shit to keep food,
GMOs, all that shit.
all that. They do so many things to mass produce our food
Yeah.
that we're kind of like we're
It's like
getting
pesticides, all that shit. All that
all
shit is
types of
processed.
shit.
But let me give
And
you
that's
this
why
G,
it's
right?
more rampant now than
But listen,
before.
right? The thing is, right? And I'm gonna give you the funniest shit in the world.
Right.
When COVID hit, everybody in the world thought COVID was new. Till they looked at a can of fucking Lysol and seen that shit said protect you from COVID.
COVID. Yeah.
So that lets you know
It's been around.
it's been around.
Right.
So what I'm trying to tell you, it's nothing new under the sun. It's not no pesticides. Before they put a pesticide, they have to test the pesticide. Before they put all these fruits, all these shit, they have to test it. It might not meet the standards, but what I'm trying to tell you is they look at it like this. Genetical population. If we
Right.
got 40,000 blacks in a Harlem radius and 17,000 or 15,000 genetically family has cancer,
Yeah,
we're gonna
no.
open a cancer facility in that fucking neighborhood.
Right.
That's why they take fucking census.
Right.
I'm telling you,
No,
bro.
that makes
But
sense.
look,
I'm telling you, brother.
Dame Dash sat in that
telling you,
chair,
brother.
and he told me about
They do this shit for a reason. They do this shit
Yeah.
for a
Nobody in my
reason.
family
Yeah, 'cause
They
the
know
money's
shit
in-
we don't even know.
Come
They
on,
know my
all right.
they knew my great grandfather had
With the
fucking
exception of
cancer, and I
Mecca.
didn't even know that shit.
With the exception of Mecca, everybody in
They
there
knew that
probably
shit
sold
because they took
drugs
the
before, right?
census.
Of course.
Okay, so you know the money's in the comeback.
Right.
So it's not about the cure. It's about the
No, it's
comeback.
never about the cure. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's
You know
why
what
they
I'm
take
saying?
census.
Absolutely,
It's never
absolutely.
about the cure. See,
about
the thing is, right? The cure is us. The cure is you. The cure is me, right? The cure is us. The cure is because they're gonna try to get money from the living people
Right.
to find a cure that is never going to benefit the living people. So we're all looked at as, you know, you feel what I'm saying? Like it's never gonna be a cure. It's not,
Look,
why is
because
it gonna be a cure?
A cure is a
We're the cure.
is a
I
lost
wanna be with
customer.
you.
I'm the cure.
We're the cure. Like we're
You
our
understand
body.
what I'm saying?
Cure this shit.
My body is gonna tell you, I don't like that drug. I don't like that drug.
Uh-huh.
I might like that. That is what's gonna get me to keep going. So it ain't fucking Tom Joe. It's my body. You're the fucking cure. It's
my mind.
whatever your body is
My
gonna
mind.
take
Like
to.
we
It's
said,
my
our
mind.
mind.
And whatever your body is gonna take to.
Now Dame Dash sat in that chair, and he
That's my brother.
he was ranting and raving. Shout out to Dame
Shoot,
about a
brother.
documentary called "What the Health."
I watched it.
I watched it and I went vegan the next day.
I never watch. I'm gonna watch it though. Go ahead.
Check it out,
Yeah.
and you
So
know
you
why.
vegan now?
I'm vegan now.
Dope, salute.
You know what I'm saying? Skin feel marvelous. Marvelous, like
Just don't
soap.
fight around us.
Nah, yo, I don't know where they get that from.
Vegan fights is real.
Bro, I don't let five of them grow in
That's
Lily. I
Simmons
smell
and Claire Room right
that. That ain't real. I don't let five go already. Nobody say nothing. Nah, but real talk, like this whole thing,
Right.
and we're seeing it in real time, which is like the names that you mentioned, Fife, So many other artists.
Yeah,
So
Craig
many,
Mack,
That we're like, yo,
Black
what's going
Rob,
on?
all of them, man.
Yeah.
And it's increasing all the time. So
One time for Bishop Brigante. He's fighting.
What,
now.
yeah, shout out
yes.
to
Shout out to Bishop.
How can I
Bishop.
forget?
He's
Shout out to
fighting as
Bishop
we speak.
Brigante. He's going to do it too. I'll be tapping in with him all the time. Like, yo, Bishop, you good? What's up? You know, now is the time to kind of tell wifey like prostitutes should be allowed, right? You know what I'm saying? You know, I've been cracking all types of jokes.
You're trying to get dudes killed earlier.
No, my nigga, if you got cancer, fuck that.
You want to hear that?
What?
Hey, you want to hear that?
I'm just saying, is that like a conversation? You're like, yo, you know what? Just in case this don't go right, can I get a couple strippers and just handle it?
Had a little fun. Had a little fun.
I've been,
Just to keep my spirits
I've been
up.
married 18 years. Me and my wife go on vacation, and we go on vacation.
Right.
Yeah, anything, whatever I want to do on vacation.
They got that worked out.
Yeah, we got that worked out.
Y'all got it
Yeah.
worked out.
Yeah,
Okay.
just not at home. Just not.
Just not
at
at
home.
Salute to the people got it worked out. You know what I'm saying?
Salute to the people that got it worked out.
That's what counts.
But yeah, just to keep his spirits up. So again, seeing that moment at SOBs, that was incredible for me. It was like, yo, this type of energy, I know you're gonna be good. Fast.
Fellas,
Now let's talk about
just to put a pin on the things y'all were saying earlier, I think two things can be true at the same time.
Definitely.
I do think
Definitely.
man, this is your new slogan, bro. You keep
because
two things can
we
be true
keep
at the
we
same
keep
time.
attacking issues like there's only one answer, and I don't think
Nah, it's
I
never
really
one
think
answer.
there ever is. Number one, I do believe food will fuck you up. And our
Definitely,
food has gotten
that's
worse
true.
and worse
Listen,
and worse.
I
as
never
it's going
said
on.
The
that's
kitchen
true.
is the kitchen is the
Yeah.
hospital.
Yeah.
That's the
definitely
real
true.
hospital.
Secondly,
the kitchen.
I think if you're genetically predisposed to certain things, this food may affect you the way it
Definitely.
doesn't affect
Affect
him.
them.
Right.
So if
Definitely.
I got it running in my family, and
Yep.
even if we've never had any sign of cancer, but I'm
Yep.
genetically predisposed to certain conditions, and this food just happens to be the trigger that keeps getting worse and worse and worse,
That can
two
just-
perfect storms
you're
collide.
Right.
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 Absolutely.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, so I just
Absolutely right.
just,
Yeah,
just
no,
say
I
I
agree with
agree.
that.
I agree
Absolutely
with both.
right.
I agreed with both of y'all when you were
Nah,
talking.
definitely.
Well, let's talk about the walk that garnered all of that love. You started off with my man, Mike Geronimo.
Definitely. I started off with Mike Geronimo. Mike Geronimo was from my neighborhood. You know what I mean? I grew up in Flushing. You know, when I grew up in Flushing, you just thought Brooklyn, Flushing Avenue. You didn't think Flushing
Yeah,
Queens.
thanks.
But
Yeah.
then, you know, I mean, we had artists out like Large Professor, you know, which is from my neighborhood.
I'm looking
When I
at the
came
front
out-
door.
I came out with Mike Geronimo. You know, he started off with Irvin. I was a guy from the block. I was getting money. And he was like up the block, one of my little mans. He played baseball, like my cousin, my man. And then once he got on, you know me, I'm a hustler. So I'm always here to protect, make sure somebody from the neighborhood is right. So me and him got up. I think Irv Gotti and them was supposed to do a show with us, and they didn't come perform. So I went, and I just got on stage and did Hype Man. And from that point, his A&R, his label, Steve Gottlieb at TVT was like, yo, Mike Geronimo needs this character with him. And then that was it from there and there, man. Like Mike became my man. I started from that. You know, I hear Mike tell a lot of stories, and you hear Irv and Ja tell their stories. You know, the part is that, you know, niggas knew not to fuck with me. So, you know, anything that went wrong with Mike and him separating from Irv, that's probably me. You know what I mean, I'm a nigga from Colden, he's from Colden, you know.
Why you say that?
Because Mike's from Colden. And so Irv from Jamaica, you want to put him down with your camp. You got your camp. Me, nigga, I'm from Flushing, I'm getting money. He's with my camp. You know what I'm saying? So that's where that's where we came. When I came, I did the single, so I kind of took him, and that's when Irv took Ja, and they went to Def Jam. You know, but people don't hear that part of it.
What was your impression of Irv when you first met him?
I love him. I mean, I love all Queens niggas because our swagger is, you know, we know how to get money. We read the room. You know, and a lot of people say, what's the difference between like a Queens or a Brooklyn nigga? A Brooklyn nigga don't like you when you with your mother today. He don't like you tomorrow. He don't like you in school. A Queens nigga go get you, hang out with you, play basketball, and kill you later. See the difference? And
We do shit like that too, Flush. Cut it out, man.
Brooklyn?
That ain't crazy.
A Brooklyn nigga beat
No, we
you
don't.
with your little kid.
No, we
nigga.
don't.
They don't give a
No,
in
no,
the
no.
movie theater, y'all could be in
Queens
Target.
niggas do that shit too, bro.
Nah, hell no.
Come
We
on,
bring
son.
you to
I'm not-
Target.
No,
We bring you to Target.
Gat, I think you wrong on this one.
Thank you.
You wrong on this one.
I'm 100% right.
Nigga, from 13, I knew us Queens niggas are sneaky. Watch them niggas.
Oh, gotta watch.
Sneaky too.
No, you punching
sneaky
nigga.
as fuck,
No, we not sneaky.
Okay.
We pretty much advertise
Okay.
everything that we do.
Y'all
Okay.
blatant as fuck. Y'all blatant.
Nigga.
Brooklyn got a B
Brooklyn
because it's
blatant.
If I
blatant.
don't like you, you gonna know when I walk in the
Queens
room.
got
It's
a
gonna be
queen,
a-
a
With your
cute,
mother
gonna be a
is
mess.
quiet.
All that, yeah.
Don't
All
matter.
A
that.
lot of y'all niggas ain't quiet in Queens.
I said it the blatantest way. Brooklyn got a B because they blatant. Q got a Queens because we're quiet.
Quiet.
We sneak. You know?
Quiet.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas come on, bomber clot. Everybody running. Everybody running. So the niggas say bomber clot. Everybody running. Everybody running. I'm telling you. You remember them times? Nigga, what? Nigga come on and say bomber clot. Niggas like, oh shit, they shooting. Nigga ain't even shooting. He just had a tire sneaker and some shit. Brooklyn is wow. Them niggas blatant. They know. First of all, let me tell you, I'm a Brooklyn nigga too. I grew up in Brooklyn amongst the Brooklyn time. In the 90s, in the 80s, in Flatbush. East 95th, Clarkson, Kings Highway. Shower posse days. Niggas know. You walked around, you heard gunshots 12 in the afternoon, 3 p.m.,
Yeah.
9 p.m.,
Word.
1 in the morning. 90s, Rutland, Eastern Parkway,
What?
you know.
Facts.
So that's why I can
right.
vouch
That's the
for
hood
y'all
right
Brooklyn niggas being blatant. It was all the way to y'all dread niggas. I'm not saying y'all. I'm talking about the dread niggas of Brooklyn had to quiet down. Brooklyn niggas, it was not a
See,
safe
you
zone.
was in Flatbush
I'm
though.
gonna tell you.
Brownsville was even worse.
No,
I'm from East New York.
Home
East,
from New York.
East New York, oh my
I was
God.
from Linden Plaza.
You got a
so
whole
we got
Spanish
Cypress and
section.
we got
So y'all
motherfucking
Brooklyn
White
niggas
House
on the
and-
No, I'm Brooklyn nigga.
y'all
Let's
Brooklyn
go.
niggas on the
Yeah,
low.
On the
I
low.
I
On the
shot
low.
the TSS. Let's go. I'm talking about all
okay.
East
So
New York niggas.
y'all took the show out to Queens.
Right.
It took over. All right. That's what happened.
The thing is, I know a lot of my time was spent in Brooklyn because when I got paroled, I had to parole in my Brooklyn address.
Right.
So I had to live there. So I was there. I was there as a kid growing up, all that. But from 94, 93, I had to live there. So I was there. So then I started going to Somers. I started going to Bessie Head. Nigga, if you know I'm talking about Bessie Head, you know I'm a Brooklyn
dirty ass
nigga.
pool.
You know.
He's
You
going
flew
at
past
dirty
shit.
ass.
You flew past shit or tadpole,
Yo,
or you kept swimming.
these used to come back to their locker. This shit
Shit
gone.
gone.
They-
How you put your shit in a locker? Your shit
And niggas
bust.
sitting there right there with your shit like.
Smoking a bogey like, I didn't
Word.
see nothing.
I ain't see nothing.
I didn't see nothing.
Got this
Like,
shit.
you know, so I'm a Brooklyn nigga, my nigga. You know, and
That's
I know
crazy.
y'all niggas is not quiet. Y'all blatant.
Yeah.
B is for blatant. Q is for quiet.
Quiet.
That's
So
what
we got,
Bomber Club!
back to that, it was like more, so, you know, if you don't know, like the Mike Geronimo, Irv Gotti shit, I guess, you know, I was interference with that because, you know, like I said, Mike was from my neighborhood. And I respect everything Irv did. He I know he was about his money. And that's why I used to tell Mike, like, let's keep him around. He know what he's doing, you know what I mean? But, you know, Mike and him had their own fallout, and that was just that. But that's where I came from, Mike Geronimo.
Well, Mike told a story about you guys being in D.C.
Yeah.
What happened that night?
Oh, I think I punched somebody in the face at every Mike show. Well, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, we probably like the first. He was the first artist to be banned from doing shows in New York because I thought punching somebody in the face was just like part of a show.
You are from Brooklyn.
You call that quiet?
You are from Brooklyn.
You call Queens niggas quiet? He's a Brooklyn
Look
nigga,
who
son.
playing that. Look,
that
I thought
Brooklyn
that was
shit.
part of like. I just think any
I
line of
thought so
disrespect,
too.
and I loved you always for that. And it wasn't like we was hard. It was just like, I'm like, you being disrespectful. This is the answer. Like that's the only answer I think.
Right.
So I used to just do that with Mike. But yeah, as far as like a lot of shows with Mike, we I wowed out. You know, and then being with him, like Mike is like, I don't know if you know like a Mob Deep or if you know like, you know, Havoc and then Prodigy the more. So I was more the rowdy one. So sometimes Mike would be more calm to a situation and I have to just take over. But yeah, I wowed out. I think every show, it didn't matter who it was. I lived that life.
Right.
A bad move?
Don't do that.
Bad move?
Was it a
Yes or
bad
no?
move?
Nah, cause I'm a people person. So
Not if you punching somebody in the face every
it
show.
take a minute.
No, it don't.
You know what I mean? It take a minute. Like, you know, like Mike was doing the show, we got a song called I'm So High, You So High. So Mike saying I'm so high, the nigga, he's saying something else. So I'm like, well, you so pussy. So, you know, we let it go on for a minute until I punch him in the face. But I let it do that. Like me, I like I like to see a problem start and then solve a problem. You know, that's what they call me a liaison, you know, the governor of Queens. I like to be in the middle of shit. So I like to watch it elevate and then, you know what I mean, then stop it so we can celebrate and make it right.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? There's a lot of niggas out there in Queens that got their chain snatched, so I had to get it back. Or there was like beef with situations where two niggas thought they can never be around each other, and I got to be the liaison at the restaurant and let them talk and get it off their chest without death happening. So I would take them challenges. So, yeah, I did a lot of that with Mike.
How many of those situations do you find are really worth it?
All of them, because I think because we all alive, and I think them situations we all.
No, not you. Not worth it for you to intervene. I mean, worth it for them to beef in the first place.
Well, I think a lot of the beefs is nonsense. I just think it's more pride when it comes to anybody. You know what I mean? Like it's more pride. You know, like dealing with a lot of boroughs. Brooklyn dudes, if was like the most hardest, like when they don't fuck with, like I said, when they don't fuck with you, they don't fuck with you. It's no getting that back. But Queens dudes, half the time, they don't even know why they beefing. It could be a bitch. It could be because your mother walked by me and didn't say hi. So I think niggas was just pick beef. So me being who I am from Queens, I was able to keep that shit stabilized and keep
So you the
everything
governor,
right.
baby.
Not worth it is what I took from that.
That part.
sentence.
No, I agree with you. It wasn't worth it at all. But I mean, niggas need something to beef about. You know what I mean? Coming from Flushing or coming from Queens, like I said, a lot of us is in houses. And we want to be in the hood. You know what I'm saying? But I was a nigga from Flushing. I'd be around Chinese, Indians, and then on the weekends, I'm in Queensbridge. So when I went back to Flushing, my mentality was something different from the average person. So I was able to school them, or I was able to handle any situation.
So this is what I learned in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn nigga.
You never gonna live that down. You never should have said that. You never.
Facts.
Nobody wants to hear Wasteland now. You done did it to yourself.
Reputations.
Wasteland is Kings Plaza Mall.
Reputations proceed. So Irv and Mike, they fall out.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really see them going through shit. I just knew that, you know, Irv was making a different, you know, Irv, you know, him and Mike Geronimo, they had the Cash Money click, which, Irv, you know, and they was just doing their thing. But, you know, Mike was going on tour. I'm with him at the same time. So me and Mike is just, you know, and it's just, the relationship just fell apart. I really don't think they got a major problem. I think, shit, they both got to like each other. Like, why not love each other? Y'all both started from shit. I remember when Irv came and you was in your mom's crib and your pops was in the army and he believed in shit's real, and we did it, my nigga. So I just, you know, I wish I could get them back together, you know, because they both started together, get them back together.
That'd be dope.
That'd
be dope to
That'd be
see.
dope.
Irv,
That'd be
holla.
dope.
I hope you in good spirits. I hope you in good health. Holla at your boy. Let me know what's going on. All right, so we take it past that point. You started off as a hype man. How did you get to the point where you're making your own records?
When I was doing Hype Man, I did a song, me and I think it was Buck Wow. I did a song, and when I did the song, they had like Stretch and Barbito and all of them out. So we do a song out, and it was time Jay-Z do a song out. He used a Nas hook, but then I used a Nas hook, Dwelling in a Rotten Apple, but then he used something else. I'm out for presidents to represent. So we both had that at the time, and they actually threw it out, and that shit became bigger than life. You know, and then while we're on tour, we get to like North Carolina, and then Mike Geronimo, and then we realize that Jay-Z opens up for us because of my single. Because my single's lit, we both had the same shit, and I went Mike Geronimo lit. So Jay-Z had to open up for us, and then after that we went to Atlanta, and then that's when the label called me and was like, you got a big buzz, such and such, and they came to Atlanta and brought me a check for like $20,000. But I didn't know in New York, Def Jam was looking for me. Interscope was looking for me. I didn't know shit. So when they came down, they signed me, they gave me $20,000. I got $20,000 in my pocket, but they gave me that. I signed it, we did it. Then when I got back to New York 3 months later, they was like, you know, you signed to us. And that's when Def Jam, Rob Love was calling me. Everybody was calling me like, yo, what up? And I was like,
Rob.
And I was like, I'm already signed. They was like, damn, you did it. And I didn't know that they set me up like that.
That was the
Man,
setup.
that's why they flew out.
Setup,
They flew out like, yo, let's get him now.
Let's get him now.
Let's get him now.
That was the Wu-Tang move.
They flew down with my family. Like they
They brought the family out. Oh.
they just came and showed up at the hotel. Smart. Like, hey, congratulations, and such and such. We heard you having a problem with your rent. I'm like, word. Here go a nice endorsement.
They called your landlord, nigga.
Oh,
how much your back payments? Hold
yeah,
on.
Mike Geronimo had a manager. His manager. That was my man, George Rowan. You know what I mean? So I just said, George, what you doing? Can you manage me? He said, help me out. And then we went from there. But when I got back to New York, I didn't realize the buzz for me was like that. You know what I mean? But I take what I got from it.
Super. What was the next step?
So after that, then now I figured out, I am in the music, and so now CNN is dropping. This is my cousin, my first cousin, that's Capone, you know what I mean? So before we even started rapping, we was DJs. We used to share jeans. I went out on Friday, he went out on Saturday. Like, this is some real shit.
What kind of jeans was it? Kind of jeans?
Major damage.
Damage. Oh, wow.
How many damage you
Niggas don't know about that.
Come on, nigga.
Hold on.
Holiday.
Yo, for everybody that's watching, and you ain't from New York
We was
City.
from Brooklyn. We might be a bit.
I can tell you right now, the damaged jeans came from Capone.
Yeah,
It came because he was in Brooklyn. So they came from Capone.
I was damaged.
The damage was like the ripped up joints.
Johns and patches and all that.
Used. Wow, that's crazy. You look back now, you like, yo, I would never. Buy something called used.
Niggas ain't wear cross color.
Cross color was the shit.
Cross color was cool. I
called cross color for 1 year though. I got locked up in 91. So Cross Color came out 90, 91.
Right.
So I had 91. I came home in 94. Cross Colors was done.
Carl Kana came after that.
Carl
Carl
became my man.
With the African print down the side of the joint.
So I started from there. And then, like I said, Poem was family. So before that, we started. Then Capone and them came out with the CNN, and I wanted somebody to do it. Like me and Nori, we grew up, but we both was from Flushing. So he's from Left Right, I'm from Queens. And at that time, we both was street niggas. So, a couple of niggas had shot my niggas, a couple of niggas I shot it, shit like that. So me and him couldn't never connect to do a song. So when LP did the song, he was like, yo, Nori, I said, I'm gonna call Nori. I said, wait for Poem. So Poem called me, he said, yo, Nori in the studio. So I called Nori, he gave me the number.
This is why Poem was
locked up.
Right.
So Poem, helicopters shooting cops, but whatever he did.
So, we're gonna get to that. Hold on, we're gonna get to that.
Allegedly.
Right, allegedly.
Lord Jesus.
So, when I call him, I'm outside. I got all my jewelry. I'm a street nigga. So Nori said, "Yo, come through." He said, "I'm doing a song." When I got there, I'm with my niggas. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go by myself. He said, my cousin told me to go to the studio by myself. When I get there, I got half the niggas he's around. They know who I am, So I walk in there, I got all my jewelry, and they doing Blood Money. He's doing Blood Money. His body, and I'm like, oh shit, do you hear that beat? But when I walked in, me and him did it, played the song, and that's just been like my boy. Like all of them loved me. Then after that, they came to my crib, and he was at my house. We just was family. You know what I mean? Dope. And then they came out and they doing the LA. So now when they do LA, I'm like, that's cool. Y'all, I'm looking at them. Y'all going to LA, but I love Biggie and them, but they from Brooklyn. These niggas from LA is stepping on buildings. I am from Queens. I do not allow it. I don't give a fuck about nobody from LA.
Right.
So when they did that and they did their song, then Easy LP, LES had came to the studio. He just finished doing Nas shit. Then he came and he played that shit, and I was like, damn. I said, I don't want to talk about Bad Boy, but I want to talk about Queens. So that's when I did Worldwide. So we heard the whole Worldwide. The whole verse is about Biggie and Bad Boy. Rest in peace, love him.
Why you do that?
Now I gotta ask.
You just a boy, you're not bad enough to compete. Niggas getting shot with no evidence, you know what I mean? So it was just like me just trying to say, like, keep your mind on Queens when the dogs start barking. Like, I don't give a fuck who shot nigga. I'm shooting everybody. I just felt like me being from New York, You can't come and step on my buildings. I don't give a fuck. Puff anybody. Like, how the fuck y'all got money? And I just felt that. That was my anger. That was my way of getting money in the streets. So I just brought that attitude towards it.
Now, at that time, it was like, okay, Big was the top dog.
Yes.
Was it just you got the #1 spot, we gotta come for you? Because it seemed like everyone at that moment was just taking shots at Big.
No, Big was too nice. I just thought when I actually heard an interview and he said, "Who shot you wasn't towards him," and when I hear that whole shit, I just hear Tupac. I was like, "Nigga, you gonna deny, nigga? Who shot you?" Like I just wanted that backbone, you know. And like Brooklyn, like I said, Brooklyn was y'all just direct. Like y'all don't be behind. Y'all don't hide shit. Y'all don't sugar. There's no gray area.
But Brooklyn for Harlem, nigga, might be a little bit
Equals
different.
a Queens dude.
Right, right. Yo, that's
plus
crazy.
Harlem equals
Brooklyn was Harlem equals Queens. That's crazy. That's crazy.
You gotta take that 50-50.
No,
A little bit.
That was real shit.
Yeah,
there isn't such a thing as being strategic.
Right.
Maybe being blatant isn't the way to handle this. Maybe being strategic is a little bit better.
It's a little bit better.
It's a little, yeah, way better. Nah, that's why I said it's good. So yeah, so I just made mine directly that, you know what I mean, at the time, I still was cool. I still was New York, you know. So I'm with Mike Geronimo. We must have just been leaving a Craig Mack video, the remix shit. You see Mike Geronimo, Urban.
Right, Flavor, yeah.
Right.
And then it was like after that, Big was there, but he wanted to talk to me, but we didn't really get to talk. So then I had to go with Urban and we on a limo and we go in a studio.
This after the record drop.
It's after the record drop.
All right, so let me just be clear.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. He not only sent the shout out, but now he's showing up to video shoots that he knows this guy's gonna be here.
Right.
This is all I want all the smoke. We here. You know what I mean?
Squeeze thinking.
That's what it is. So you showed up.
I showed up.
You're like, Biggie over there?
I showed up. I got Earl. I had Biggie there. I'm showing up.
Right.
So now when I'm walking, so now we all getting out the limo. We about to walk in. I think so. Biggie's in there with Jay-Z. They doing Brooklyn Finest. But now, so now you got Biggie crew, and now you got Jay-Z crew. So now as I'm about to come in, I see C's running out. He said, "Flush, not tonight." He gave me a hug. He said, "I'll see you later." They said they gonna come in for a minute, but sit in a limo. And that's when I realized, like, C's is my fucking brother, because he could have lined me right up.
Right.
And he ran out there and said, "Flush, not tonight."
Right.
Sit in the car.
You didn't know they was there?
No, I just thought it was big.
No breaks, man?
I got a gun on me. I just feel like I'm comfortable. I didn't think it was like a situation I thought I could handle. I would be all right. But no, the way C's ran out was like they was just talking
Like,
about
not tonight.
Yeah, they was just the song just came on and they said, "We see this nigga."
That was like Doug down when he was enjoying the song.
Yeah.
Man, can I take a jump off real quick?
Yeah, we both do. Yeah, God.
Vladimir.
We'll take a break. All right, so getting back to this Biggie situation.
Right.
At the time, it just seemed like everybody was going to Big. Why was that?
Cause that was our hero. That was our New York. That was our representative. That was Biggie Smalls. That was, who the fuck is better than him? You know what I'm saying? So I felt like, God damn it, I need him to talk for us. You know, and even me doing that wasn't like a disrespect. I was like, come on, nigga, we got you. Nigga, Queens got you. You know, it's like the Warriors. When the Warriors, they had the meeting, it was every borough. So I was just trying to let them know the Queens got you, man. We here, man. You see Capone and them niggas, LA, fuck them. I got you right here in Queens. So let's just do it together.
Nah, Flush, I gotta call Cap on that. I feel like you was taking shots because everybody wanted that position. Everybody wanted to stand in that light.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't look at myself as an artist that was even stable with that. You know, when you come in as like a hype man and all that, you're not even looking to be the man. You just want to be the nigga that's gonna hold a man down. So I didn't come in with like, I can take over if I go at Biggie, that's gonna make me a better person. I just was just me, just average, just talking my shit. You know what I'm saying? So I never did it to try to be the king of New York. Nah, I can't take Biggie title. That man talks some shit that I wish I could talk. Or that's what I listened to, you know what I mean? Like at that point, it was just Nas and Biggie to me. you know. So I never wanted to do that. I never wanted to just take that spotlight from him. I thought that if I go at Big, it'll make me, make me get in his spot. Nah,
Right.
I just wanted to let niggas know Queens niggas we get it in.
Right. Did you have a different outlook on that whole situation after C's did what he did?
Yes, completely. I mean, it even went to where C set something up where we was in Miami where me and Biggie got to even talk. Or
What was that conversation like?
it was more him saying I could have killed you, but I loved you.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
It was
Almost
basically that.
simple like that.
Basically that.
It's like times, he just say, something about my character was definitely, and I guess everybody around him, like if you know Gutter, and Gutter didn't want to hurt me. So if Gutter don't want to hurt you, then something about you, So he definitely kept it like that, man. But definitely, Biggie's my nigga, man. Or I got to hug that man. I got to, show him love. I got to even squash it before he left.
That's a beautiful thing.
That's a beautiful.
beautiful.
Shout out to Big. Yeah.
Did y'all get to work? You ain't working?
Hell no. I mean, I was so picky. I don't know. A lot of people came to me. Like, one time I went to
You
Chicago.
was picky with Big?
I was picky with everybody.
Come on, son.
It's just, no, I just think at that point, Big was too big. And I was just more happy to be his friend again. Yeah, he wasn't doing shit with me. I ain't gonna sit there and be humble like, it was me making that decision. Nah,
Right.
he ain't do it with me. But, there's a lot of times, like I went to Chicago, I had to do a song with Twista for my new album.
Shout out to Twister.
Right.
And I thought rapping with anybody, I'm nice, man. I went to Twista and I booked to go there for a day. And then after 8 days I'm there, I feel like I couldn't mess with Twista. That verse was going around artists like that was amazing, man. And I seen Kanye West in there, and Kanye West was like, yo, Flush, you my favorite artist. And I'm like, yeah, all right, whatever. My dumb ass, and it be like, nigga, I don't know why I just didn't gravitate. I just felt like, I'm the shit.
Yeah, pride.
Yeah, my pride.
Pride.
Queen shit.
Queen shit.
It sounds like ego though, not necessarily pride.
I mean, I was caked up from not music. So you know what I mean. So being from Queens, I respected the Supreme Team more than I respected Run DMC. You know what I mean, I respected Bimmy more than I respected LL Cool J. You know what I mean. So it was just knowing that my line of work was more. Nigga, I already felt like I was bigger than you anyway. You just a rapper.
So why rap?
Because what made me get into rap because I could if whatever was going on. So if I got up in the morning, I'm hustling. I served Shantae, and then Little Ray got knocked on. So that night we would bang on the window, and niggas smoke a blunt, and I could tell you everything that happened the whole day. Not in bars, but I say Lil Ray came, he brought 10 vials, and then Lil Shantae got smacked. I would tell you the whole day, and niggas just thought that shit was a gift, but I'm just high. And I went to 121, Princess Black. You smoke Princess Black, you know what I'm talking about. But when I went and I just did that, so then after that, I just thought that I had an act for it. Just move. Just being a hustler, no matter. If you got a craft, and no matter what it was. If Mike Geronimo was fucking tap dancing, I probably would have gotten to that. I felt the hustle for it.
Challenge!
Let's do it.
You gotta watch the Cosby Show. You gotta watch it.
Challenge! Do you know what that's
As soon as you say that, that's the best shit.
Word.
I mean, I always think it's interesting when somebody discovers they have a gift for something and they start pursuing it crazy, and then you run into people who have always been doing their 1-2. Like you run into a Twister, you run into people who are their pins are what they do.
I don't think people understand the magic of a situation where, regardless of your street background, regardless of what you've been through, what you've done, everybody's meeting on the basis of we are creatives, and we're gonna make something, and the whole world is gonna enjoy this shit, and then we're gonna make some money. Like, in any other genre, it's looked at as like a holy moment. In hip hop, for me, that's the holy moment. Like the Big linking up with Bone Thugs and making that joint.
Definitely.
You linking with Nori You know what I'm saying?
Jay-Z with Pimp C and Bun B.
You
Those
tragedy,
is magical
Gaddafi and Nori making an album that niggas did not expect to be that good.
Classic.
You know what I'm saying? I was in the crib, you know, I lived on the first floor, speakers right there. And everybody you want to listen to some shit, right? You just come my math crib. My window was like the other door. It was like the back door. You coming through the building or you just jump through the window. CNN War Report. San Antonio. I might have single-handedly made you niggas hot in Crown Heights, bro.
By myself.
Did I? By myself. But that's like, these are magical moments. And when you guys are on tour and you're performing these records that might be a decade or a little bit more than that, but you're looking at this crowd and you're seeing how they're affected by it. It's magic. You're on a higher level and you didn't even know it. What you was doing to the world. But how does it get to the point where after a while, you kind of fall back from it? Because I stopped, after a while I wasn't seeing Royal Flush on the mixtapes. What happened?
I just felt like I never used hip hop to pay my bills, so I never had to put a single out to pay my rent. You know, like everything I got, you know what I mean? You know, I never want to talk on camera, but you know, however I live is how I live. But I just always liked it, like that thing in life, like I feel like I didn't make it to the NBA, but I'm good in the rucker. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So I still feel like I'm dope, my nigga. Like I'm still a shit. So I keep it that way. I just know I couldn't make it to where I want to be, but I'm happy where I'm at, and I don't need no money from hip hop to live my life. And once you figure that shit out, any artist, you know, when they say don't quit your day job, like if you don't need something to support your hobby, you know what I mean? Like rap is my hobby, man. Like I love this shit. I didn't think I was gonna make $1 off it. So when you don't need no money to support your hobby, then my nigga, you're all right. You're all right. Trust me, you're all right.
That's real shit.
That's real shit.
I think that's what every artist strives to get to, the point where...
Oh, these niggas come in here and they wasting the nigga. They spending 50 bands on a feature, nigga. This is your hobby. You shouldn't put nothing into this but your talent. You know what I mean? That's it. What you give out is what you put in, my nigga. No, I got it, though.
You got it, though. You got it, though.
Got it.
Again,
like my wife said, read the room. No matter where I go, I read the room. Sometimes the room ain't for me to shine, sometimes for somebody else, and you gotta be the help. You know what I mean? Sometimes you always can't be the motherfucking main character.
Niggas don't get that though.
Nah, they don't.
That's
They always
the
gonna be
shit
the
niggas
main
don't
character.
get.
Hell.
playing position.
Read the room.
You know what I mean? That's the shit niggas don't get, man.
We had Fat Joe sit in that chair right there and tell us about how he does that exact same thing whenever it's him and Cali.
Yeah.
He says, this is my little brother, but I opened the door.
I believe it.
Yeah. He walked us through the whole thing. Like, I hold him down because this is the guy. In this moment right here that we having, this is the guy. Now I got to play my
little
position.
brother part at this point.
Right.
But I'm
Sometimes
I'll
the
pick
little
a shirt out.
brother, the big brother becomes the little brother sometimes. And then some people don't get that shit. And they're not comfortable with it.
Right.
Yeah, but anybody, man, read the room. No matter what situation you're in, just read the room.
Well, you got to know yourself before you can read the room. That's I think reading the room is one thing. I mean,
you gotta have common sense.
Common sense ain't never been common.
I agree with
It's
that.
never been common. So I don't even say that to people anymore, because what I consider common sense and what somebody else is
You
doing
might think outside the box.
could be two different things. But I know that I would like for more creatives to understand themselves, be more comfortable with themselves. Therefore, you're not going out of your way to do something that you're not going to be comfortable with, because everything costs. But you can't afford to pay it all. Some people ain't got it in them. If Royal Flush is comfortable in the position he's in because he's so secure on who he is, he's secure in his talent, he's secure in his pockets, nothing, that's an untouchable mindset. But there's so many people who walk into these rooms insecure in their talent, insecure in their pockets, insecure on who they are, and they start getting out of character, trying to be something that they're not.
Gotta overcompensate.
Perfect word.
Right.
Looking to overcompensate. And if I see that more often than I see, I'm good. I'm happy.
Reality.
Yeah. Well, because people live in delusion. It's easier to live in delusion than it is in reality.
Right.
It's way easier. Reality smack you in the mouth, but anytime you close the door in your room, you can be as delusional as you want.
That camera.
You in the comment
That right
section.
there. That
you
camera.
You're a different dude. Online, you a completely
That
different
camera.
dude.
Right.
But you can
See it?
become somebody else online.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
I'm from an era where if I knew about Mav, because he was outside, he was really in the tunnel. He really did punch somebody in the face, and I was there. Like, you really knew about, like,
That's crazy.
In this era, a person could just you don't even know the artist, and he's hot. He got 1 million likes, and it's a picture. He just put up a picture or something he did. But I mean, I accept it though. I can't. You know, like my son would tell me, Dad, y'all, you know what I mean, like we hustle hard, they hustle smart. Some shit that I hear say to me like easy. And yeah, I think we did too much to make our bread. We wanted to prove too much. We wanted to give up too much. We wanted to get an identity.
We didn't have the outlets.
We wanted to be accepted.
Don't do that.
Too much.
Don't
We
do that.
didn't?
No, don't do that.
Every
Don't do that.
artist.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
gotta talk to me.
Because the eras were different. You have to take that in context. The eras were different. We come from an era of paying dues. We come from an era of you wouldn't be allowed in the studio if you didn't have your credentials
But
in order.
there's 20 p.m. dawns, and they accept them now. We didn't accept
That's
that.
now. That's now.
didn't accept that.
But I'm talking about the era that you came from. In the era where
Well, nigga said 20 p.m. dawn.
That was lit. Because I was in jail and PM Dawn came and performed in spot.
About 200 of them
in the
right
era
now.
in the era where
PM Dawn
Capone and
came and performed in
Noriega,
spot.
Royal Flush, Mobb
Right.
Deep made their reputation, solidified who they were, and made a foundation for themselves as artists. In that era, you had to carry crates before they let you DJ. You had to have bars before they let you in the studio. A nigga would kick you out of the studio. I've been in there where dudes like, nah, get the fuck out of here.
You ever
You
seen
can't
somebody
rap
get
here.
kicked out the
Unless you
studio?
had that
I
credibility.
seen niggas that get in the club just because you're holding. I think I hold Red Alert crate one time to just get in the club quick. Or I mean, it's just shit you had to do, my nigga.
It's not the same. Their hustle today is not the same as our hustle yesterday. In other words, you brothers
Excuse me.
made it so that now the hustle is easier. But that's what fathers are supposed to do for their children.
Yeah.
We're supposed to make their lives easier. That's what y'all did. So when you got a guy coming to you talking about, well, y'all work too hard. Little nigga, if I didn't, you would have to. Chill out. Just say thank you and keep it pushing.
They won't. They won't.
You know what
But
it
they
is,
should.
though? Everybody, social media these days make everybody a star. So if I got 200,000 followers and Coogee Rap got 170,000,
You literally.
I'm iller than Coogee Rap
of a legend.
to some of these little niggas.
Right.
I'm iller than Coogee Rap.
Only
I got
problem with that
200,000
is
followers.
you gotta
'Cause it's
come-
a number.
eventually you gotta come
Because it's a
outside.
number.
Eventually,
you gotta
It's
come
no more.
outside.
It's no more individualism.
Right.
It's numberism. I don't even know if that's a
Algorithm.
fucking word.
No, that's how the
But
it's the
nah,
same
it ain't
word.
even algorithm.
Algorithm is audience.
It's numbers.
It's audience.
It's. He said the most magical thing. His fucking daughter, and I don't mean to put fucking and daughter in the same sense.
Right.
But his daughter understands numbers at her beautiful young age. So that tells you it ain't algorithm. Because you ask her what algorithm is, she has no fucking idea.
Oh no.
Right.
She
But
know how
she
many
knows
likes you got.
numbers.
She knows
She knows
what it is.
numbers.
She knows there's
what it
a
is.
1,000 likes.
She's like, that's a big number, daddy.
Let me tell you something. Half of these people can't read or fucking write, but they'll look at I just said this nigga got 500,000 followers. He's lit.
You know the biggest issue with that?
That shit could be fake.
No, followers don't equal fans.
Yeah.
You got 500,000, can't sell 1,000 records.
Followers don't equal
Oh, can't
fans.
fill a room. Can't fill a small
Can't
room.
Fuck fill a room.
fact.
Fuck fill a room. Cause it's millionaire. It's niggas. They showed you. Travis Scott couldn't fill a room before. Like I'm talking about popping Travis Scott. He had dead shows. Niggas get dead activity at some points. So it ain't about everybody get dead activity. But at the end of the day, right now, when it comes to them fucking numbers, it got the world tricked. So you got people that got 1 million followers, 2 million, 3 million, and I could drop right now and sell the same amount of records as them. Because guess what? I have a cult.
That's right.
They have a base.
That's right.
I have a cult. I have niggas, I have 5,000 niggas right now that will pay my bills. Just because I'm Capone. Just because
You meant that much to them.
I helped them pay their bills.
Right.
Stay there. If I start a GoFundMe right now, I'll probably get the illest GoFundMe ever just because I got people through the most hardest times of their life.
Because you have real
These
supporters.
niggas didn't get people through the times of their life.
Because they just have followers.
They just have followers that can say, I don't like you no more. See, in my era, you couldn't like me no more because you had to like me because I was the only person of my kind.
While you was going to college?
It was not, you had to go to a record store to see me. You had to go through these avenues.
It wasn't a button.
It wasn't a button.
You wasn't
Now everybody's
you wasn't
popping. Everybody's popping. So when I say his daughter, these people, they don't care. Even the people who deal with algorithm, sometimes algorithm is off because people pay for algorithm.
People trick the system.
You trick the system. If I could go right now and put a quarter in the phone 5 times and call for free all day, that's what I'm gonna do. So that's what people doing. They finding a way to trick the system and getting these likes and getting these things. But guess what? I'm a nigga that you gonna laugh that got 100,000 followers, but I'm selling 5,000, 10,000 records every time I drop a record.
Let me ask you a question on that right there. All right, because we heard from Flush. Are you where you want to be career-wise? Are you happy with where you are right now?
Never. Ain't nobody happy where they want to be career-wise because there's always, and I feel like this in careerism. When you have a career, fuck music, fuck sports, there's never a ceiling. A ceiling don't exist when you're a fucking living individual with goals. A ceiling is just like something that people put in place for you to have a shortcoming. So me, I look at it like this. I've been through so much that for even just right now, this moment, like for me to sit here with my brother and talk and we building, that's part of a ceiling people expected. Like he shouldn't be here talking on math. We shouldn't be here because he's not relevant or he's this or he's that. That's a ceiling that we put on each other. Like me, I have no ceiling, bro. Like you can look at some people and they will have the best shit on or they will have the poppin'est record and they're fucking miserable or they have a ceiling in their life. They just expect to be at this level. So I can look at hip hop and say, or just life and say, every day I wake up, it elevates my ceiling.
Is
it elevates my ceiling. It gives me a way to get something better.
Is it fair to say that your involvement in the streets hindered your music career or not?
I'm gonna say my involvement in the streets early because the thing about it is I haven't caught a major bid since the bid that got me locked up when my album got dropped. Everything else was mishaps. It wasn't my thing with the streets. You gotta understand, right? So for you to ask me if everything in the streets, that's just like going right now asking Little Kim the same question or asking C the same question because that was an incident that got me partly banned from hip hop.
Right.
So you asking me a question that's asking another rapper is that you're in the street? No, that was a part of hip hop, literally, that got me in that position. That wasn't nothing to do with street.
Street shit.
That was rap.
Shit.
That wasn't me selling crack. That wasn't me on the corner. That wasn't me beefing with my brother or my fucking sister. That was hip hop.
What record was that?
It was all Bang Bang.
Bang Bang.
Bang Bang. It was
Bang
all
Bang.
music that got me
Foxy's
hindered
verse.
from things that I did.
And Nori.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
so,
shit.
you know, it was never no street shit. All my street shit happened actually before music. The other shit was street shit, but it was actually music that led
It's based around music.
to street shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I feel like just music in general, you know, you got peaks and valleys. I was fortunate, but unfortunate because even though in my time that I didn't have social media, I kind of wish I did because believe it or not, social media can get you out of a crime too.
Yes.
People feel and realize that. So I just got caught up in that era when you was in a bubble, where when you went to jail, you got forgot about. But lucky for me, I had MTV. They came to see me. I had Nori, you know, I had Flush. I had people that was there. So it didn't make me feel like, you know, like I was in some street shit, like I fucked up. I just got caught some shit that happened before I got a record deal. I had to handle it. I handled it. Then I came home and then some other shit happened while I'm a rapper. Because remember, I went to jail, not a rapper. I went to jail, a street nigga. Because that shit happened before, you know?
All that popped off.
Yeah,
Right.
so, you know, I just look at shit happen, man. Shit happen, you know.
Now,
It's like asking Kim the same question.
Shout out to Tragedy.
Yeah, because
Now-
Trash
now-
saw something.
Now y'all two, like, you know, I want to be different. I want to ask y'all a question.
Oh boy.
So, 50th hip hop. How do y'all feel about that?
You said y'all, but you looking right at me.
I am because for me and you, this is me.
You want
between-
your answer
So dealing with the 50 years of hip hop, how do you feel about that?
No more shit.
What are we talking about? The celebrations
The
or the fact that we
celebration.
made it to 50?
The celebration.
I thought it could have been better.
Hella roll.
I thought I think
I felt the same
That was
way.
dope though.
I
No,
know.
that's dope
I-
though.
yeah, I
No,
know.
hold on.
No,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no,
It could've-
no,
it could've- I
no,
thought it
no,
could've-
no, no,
Not
no,
at
no,
all,
no,
man.
no,
I'm
no,
not gonna
no,
say
no.
that. I'm not gonna say that.
We talking about a
Exactly.
genre of music that
Yes.
generates billions
Yankee Stadium.
every year. It should have been a party the whole year.
That I agree
said,
on.
I thought it could have been
But
better.
it should have been like
I thought it
hip hop
could've been better.
land everywhere.
I think-
Whenever you seen the
I
performance
think-
in Yankee
T-shirts
No, but I think-
selling.
I think y'all- I think
different
y'all got it
niggas'
wrong.
faces. The
Yo,
I think-
Mount Rushmore.
honestly,
everything.
The reason why I'm
There was
asking,
none of that.
what
You're right.
happened to
You
my
said
There was none of that. There was security
Hey, yo.
guards not letting niggas in
Nah, it's
Yeah,
that we
shit
grew
like
up praising.
Shit like that.
At events like,
Word.
yeah, we don't see your name on the list. Who the fuck are you?
Nigga. Word.
Son, nah, it was
I
just
think
too
of
much.
all-
Nah,
all
it
times
wasn't
for that
it.
to happen.
what
That was
happened to
absolutely
us?
the worst time.
Look, Special Ed got shows. Queen Latifah. What happened to the crews? The Smoother Hustlers, the Smith and Wessons, the Capone and Nori,
All
the
that.
MLPs.
Nah,
what
that's a
happened
fact.
to my generation from 92
You know what it
to
was?
2000? How did y'all fucking leave
You
us
know what
out?
I felt? You know what I
Y'all
felt?
left us out.
Let me give y'all
We
the
wasn't a part of none of that.
Fam, you know
Nigga,
what?
Ice-T's performing, Melly Mel's performing.
But listen.
Where the fuck is
But listen.
Nah, that's
Where's
listen.
UNC? Where
Yeah.
the fuck is
Yeah.
we at?
They
It wasn't
figured
that.
we was good. They figured
How?
because they figured this is our generation. In all honesty, hip hop 50 to me,
We didn't get none of that.
no, we didn't. And neither did the niggas above us. Niggas
No,
did the
they
niggas
got
above
their
us.
shot. They got the 2000. That's their
They-
shit.
But the niggas beneath
50th,
us,
nigga, that's us.
the
Nigga.
niggas, I
The
know.
MOPs, the U's, the me, the
We
Smith
changed
and
hip-hop.
Wesson,
Yeah.
the boot
But
camp
they didn't.
clip,
They
the Smooth
felt
Hustle,
like, you know what they
the
felt like?
Gamblers, the Crews.
These niggas still got money. These niggas still got money.
Nah, but L, you can't say that because
Wasn't
L,
no-
L
I'm
took
with-
care of everybody and
Roy
covered
Flush on
everybody
that.
with the rock the bells.
Oh,
Come on.
But that's
My
one
generation
L
was
covered everybody,
yeah.
and that should have been.
That shit should have been every single
Exactly.
state.
You
But
right?
everybody,
It should've been.
everybody is
June?
not
Right,
LL.
it should've been.
Can I give you a
Everybody
June?
is not
First of
LL.
all,
But he
can I give you a
covered a lot
June?
of
Can
Of course he did.
Wait, listen,
That's
y'all
one of
failing
the
to
one
realize
ones.
everybody's not even healthy enough to fucking perform.
Then there's
Or
that.
My
be-
generation
or be-
is, man. We
No,
still
we're
here.
not. We're not.
Say
We're
that.
here. No,
Say
we're
that.
here. But it's a lot of niggas who brain. You gotta realize, right? A lot of niggas feel cut off from the hip hop world because they don't get the respect that they deserve. They feel they cut off.
Now I gotta ask this question.
They feel they cut off.
Well, not in here.
Hold on. Not in here.
Not in here. They're welcome
Do
here.
y'all feel like you guys are more received overseas than in the United States?
I think overseas and went trap, so niggas can't even say that no more. They you know what I mean, after a while time changed.
Yeah.
You know, so
A lot of drill out there.
yeah. I mean, and I'm not mad because I don't think if I go to a strip club, I don't know if I want to hear Rakim.
I'm gonna say for me.
Well, you know.
I don't know if I want to hear Rakim.
Right.
I need some baby. I need.
Right.
Yeah.
But
So-
I'm saying, like, as far as like the culture overseas, like,
For me, I'm gonna keep it real. For me, because I had a little difference of a type of career, and I'm saying that with all due respect, CNN was like a fucking cult in
Absolutely.
Europe. I don't know what happened, but we became like fucking these monumental figures, and
You deserve it, man. Fuck you mean?
in Europe, like I don't know, for some reason, like our album cover is just like it took us. It
I got a T-shirt in the crib.
It catapulted us
I
to
still
like.
wore it today. I still wore
It's
it.
like Snoop Dogg album cover. Like it's
Yeah.
like it's only like 4 album
Monumental
covers in
covers.
hip hop.
Like
Yeah.
the Wu-Tang
That-
logo.
that-
Like
epic.
it's like
Yeah.
it's like you get the Wu-Tang logo,
Yeah.
the CNN album cover, the Mobb Deep album cover,
Right.
the Snoop, what I say? The Snoop.
Doggy Style, yeah.
Doggy
Yeah.
Style,
The
Wu-Tang,
Biggie joint.
and Biggie.
And
That's
Nas.
it.
And
And
Nas.
Nas. And Nas.
And that first
Right.
Illmatic.
That's it.
Hell yeah.
That's it.
Purple
There's
Tape.
no
Monumental.
other artist.
Purple Tape.
That's top five.
But Purple Tape, you don't get Purple Tape.
I know. You just think
Like
purple.
you
You
get,
think purple.
you don't get
Yeah.
Purple Tape like you get, and not for nothing, I've never seen artists, and Ray is my brother. No disrespect to Ray. I love Ray. Rest in peace, his mama. I love his whole family. But there's no other artist that recreated the Purple Tape. That I can show you right now, New York Knicks, Jalen Brunson and Randall, right now.
They use it.
Did
the
the-
war-
did-
Today,
CNN,
just
we did the war
recreated
report.
CNN.
I saw that.
Oh.
That
You
shit
know what I'm
was fire.
saying?
That
You got
represent
Stretch
New
and
York.
Barbito.
Show Matt
You got
that
Deuces and Mero.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't
Yeah.
even know if I've seen this,
Shout
but
out to Desus and Mero.
you know, but it's just things
Desus and
that
then
you know.
Mero.
It just look at that, man. Look at that, man. This is today.
Yeah, show that
man.
to the camera.
That's
The
today,
Knicks
man.
post that today.
That's today, man.
Randall and Brunson.
That's today, man.
fire.
You know, you don't get
That's
shit like
fire.
that. You don't get shit like that.
He
You don't
might
get
not,
shit like
Math
that.
might not appreciate it the same way. He and the Knicks
You know what I'm
fan.
saying? But
What you
you
talking
know,
about?
I heard that conversation
but
earlier.
man, fuck
They
that.
said-
I'm
they
a
said you
Knicks
be
fan now.
switching.
Niggas tired of it. These niggas tired of
They
it.
say you switch up. I say you
Nah,
switch
man,
up.
nah, my nigga, I'm not a nigga that like, yo,
But
my man is a loser, but I'm gonna keep fucking with him. I'm not that nigga. You're a loser. I can't fuck with you. But you winning now.
Don't keep
Let's
your
go.
ass over there.
Get it.
Don't come back in here when we start winning.
No,
Beat it.
no.
Take your ass back to the Barclays.
You want to
Center.
say that,
Look,
then you
beat it.
start losing again.
Yo, Matt
Beat
want
it.
to go to the playoff game
And not support nothing else.
when we lose the first 10.
He
Like,
outta
I'm not
here.
in.
He'll be
I'm out.
Yeah.
No, listen. I was there. I was there. I was raised to be a Knicks fan.
But you left.
No, stop.
Nah, I
I
won't.
was
You
there.
left. But you
I
left.
remember the weird ass layup.
Patrick
Missed
Ewing.
it. Missed
I
it.
he
remember
left.
my heart being broken.
And you
that.
left.
I remember 2 for 18.
And you
John
left.
They was
I remember this.
And you
I was
left.
a kid sitting in front of the TV like,
Yo, end every sentence with "and you left."
yes,
Just
nigga.
and you left.
Yes, nigga.
So
I
stay
gave him the
gone,
Knicks.
nigga. Stay gone.
I gave him
Don't
the
come
Tooth
back.
Fairy.
Yo, man,
I gave him
stay
the
gone,
Claws.
man. Stay
I said, I'm
gone.
done with all this
He
shit.
ain't got no
Hold on,
loyalty.
loyalty,
Let him
man.
stay gone.
I'm
He ain't got
Yo,
no
man, we
loyalty.
need
Yo,
to-
stay gone.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Hold
I'm
on.
not staying done.
He just said it. He just said it. I'm done.
That nigga
Stay
sounds
done.
No, nigga.
Be done.
No,
It was Bernard
no.
King.
Don't come back over here,
I feel
bro.
good again.
You know what I'm saying? We all
Knicks
been
hurt
through
you.
that.
Knicks hurt you.
Yeah, they heard you.
So stay hurt,
All
nigga.
of us.
Stay
All
hurt.
of us, though.
See,
You make
see,
yourself-
see.
I ain't
Stay
gonna lie.
hurt.
You just giving me the
Man, you know what that is?
A chick could do you dirty and you just stay with her, nigga. Like, no, nigga.
She cooks for me.
No. Exactly. No. No, nigga.
That answer was for me.
No, nigga. I'm sorry. I don't just give
What
my
I say
give
is
my
a chick
support to
could
anybody.
do me dirty, I'll go get another chick. Chick did you dirty, you went and started fucking with dogs. Like, you just went and got something completely different. You don't want to fuck with chicks at all no more. I stay with
I didn't want to fuck with her no
Hold up,
more.
don't say that. Pause.
Nah, fuck that. This nigga ain't
Yeah, pause that. Pause that.
Yo,
Pause that.
no.
That's crazy.
Flush. I need you to adjust that hat a little bit. 'Cause
Let me take that off. Let me take that off.
No, you put that hat on, baby. What's wrong with you?
Keep
You
going.
Baby.
put that hat on.
No, they winning right now.
No.
They winning.
The thing is,
Them niggas recreated
It's
my
like
you
mad
say,
loud because they winning.
we all been through that.
All been
If
through
you're a
it.
Knicks fan, you've been through the highs and lows, but you stay with the team because that's your team, not because they
Fuck
win.
out of here.
Not because
Don't
they
do that
win.
shit.
No, that's being biased.
Nah,
Because
man.
Kyrie and them went to Brooklyn, nigga. Every Queens nigga was from Brooklyn.
Who?
It is.
With
Show
the
me
ring,
one.
Kyrie
Show
went
me
to
one.
Brooklyn.
Show me one.
That's a
Everybody
fact.
was
Show
there.
me
You
one.
didn't. You wasn't
You
Brooklyn.
wasn't there.
I didn't
That's
stay
a
a Knicks
fact.
fan because those
everybody
niggas
was
went
there.
someplace else.
Hold on.
That Brooklyn team, the Kyrie.
I'm orange and blue
James
skies,
Harden.
baby. I don't give a
Let
fuck
me
who
say
do
this
what. You
point.
wildin'.
Man, can I make this point? Check this out. The
You was
crazy
there,
thing
Bernard
I said
King?
is, this is the problem when we say loyalty today. You got something, you stick with it through the mud to the top. You know what I'm saying? So for you to stick with your guns, that's who you riding with. So when the times get bad,
This what
you
Barry
be there
Sanders-
through the bad.
this what Barry
Don't just
Sanders
wait till it
fans
get
say.
good and then say,
then
yo,
what?
we just rocking with it.
Oh, it's the same shit.
This is life.
Everybody
This is
like
life.
Barry
Nigga,
Sanders
we
said the
bleed
same
that
shit
shit
to
in
the
blood.
Lions.
nigga.
Hold on.
The Lions and the Lions and the Lions.
Hold on.
It's like a Barry Sanders fan.
I know, but hold on. The only reason why I can say that, though, the only reason why I can say that is because you see me with the
These niggas
song.
don't learn.
Hold on. I got the best
That's the problem. Niggas don't learn.
Oh no, but you back when we up.
Yo, but hold on. It don't
back
just go
when
for
we
that.
Yo,
It just don't go for
First of all, why you even saying anything? I've been supporting, nigga. I be at the games.
I don't want you
be at the
supporting.
games.
We don't know nigga,
I be
please.
there, nigga.
Well, I got Skybox tickets, so he coming to the games now. Cause we
Talk
say he
about
die
it.
hard.
Talk
So
about
what
it.
we do? I'm
You got
talking-
Skybox tickets?
Madison
You can't
Square
come. You
Trade.
ain't
That's
invited.
my
Don't
idea.
ask.
Madison
Don't
Square
ask that
Trade.
question.
Niggas know what it is.
Don't ask that question. You ain't invited. Don't worry about it. You ain't invited.
When the playoffs start, man, I don't know. I see you on your
Mexican,
birthday.
you mad funny.
See,
I'm
mad funny.
Wait a minute.
You mad funny. You talk all this New York shit. When Designer was popping, you wasn't feeling that shit. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
That's me on the
What you
garden
talking
floor.
about, bro?
Oh, right in the middle.
That's me on the garden
That's
floor.
all. That's all.
That's
That
me
might
on the
be
garden
me
floor.
tonight.
No. Use your eyes, not your hands. You want me to blow it up?
Use
That's
your
me
eyes,
on the
not your
garden
What year
floor.
is that?
This year, nigga.
That's this
That's
year.
me on the garden floor.
Was
What
it
you
3
talking
years
about?
ago?
Me on the garden.
It
If it
was-
was
it
3
was
years
last
ago,
year?
if it was 3 years ago, I'm still on the garden floor.
Yo, Mav said that's
I'm
when
not
Melo
on
was here.
I'm not on the Barclays
Sorry,
floor.
my nigga.
I need one shot.
I'm not on the Barclays floor.
But look,
Fucked up.
I got my heart broke
I don't give a shit.
because I love
shit.
I love hard.
Your man go broke, that's your homeboy. You don't start shitting on him because he's
You
broke.
full of shit.
He
Stick
get
with it.
money,
Stick with
you
it.
stick with
He
him.
be
That's
that
what you
nigga.
do.
His man smoking crack.
I'ma put him in rehab.
That's what the Knicks was, my
I'ma
nigga.
put him in
The
rehab.
GM was smoking crack.
I'ma put him in
The
rehab.
GM was smoking crack, my nigga.
I'ma put him through
I can't
rehab.
support that.
I agree with y'all.
I can't support
But
that.
on women,
The GM was
women, I don't
smoking
think
crack for the Knicks.
On women, don't
For the
live
Knicks.
by that rule.
They was fucking it up.
It's women don't live by that
He
rule.
brought
Nah,
that shit up.
son.
My man, my team is
But the
my
nigga
team
from
whether they win or
Indiana, the
lose.
nigga James Irsay smoked crack too. He had a fucking OD last month, and they chalked it up as a heart attack.
Well, this went someplace.
Niggas smoke crack. It's all right.
I don't know how we. You
Yo, my
brought
man
up the crack
smoking
smoking.
crack. He stole my man.
Nigga, you said that.
No,
You just
nigga.
brought that shit up.
No, nigga, let
You
that
brought
nigga
up a
steal
crack
out your
smoking
crib.
homeboy.
Let him steal out your crib. He ain't coming to my crib.
Let there be
You
a
brought up a
player
crack smoking
smoking crack.
homeboy.
They
Yo,
throw
what
him
y'all
under the
niggas
bus.
talking about? What the fuck is y'all niggas talking about?
I don't know. We went left
Y'all niggas
field.
is
We went
crazy.
left field, but we left field.
All right, bring it back.
What the fuck is
Home
wrong
team,
with
Yeah,
home
we
team.
went left field.
Home team.
Home team. But listen,
All right,
I'm going to the
I had
I'm Cuban.
Hold on a second, hold on a
That's a
second.
Cuban flag.
No, I'm gonna be there too.
No, you won't. No, you won't.
Don't let
Call
this nigga.
security.
Don't let this nigga get in
Yo,
the
we
way.
gonna bring him back home.
Nah. Change the locks, nigga.
You ain't
Change the
gonna
locks.
get no attention. You
Stay
bring
your
this
ass
nigga with you.
outside. You gotta come in wearing a Brooklyn Nets jersey.
Oh, shit.
First of all,
The Kyrie joint. You gotta wear one of them. You gotta come in the
Mac
direction.
about to take this.
You gotta wear
shit.
Petra.
Yo,
Shit,
son,
New York Knicks.
this
This
nigga Mac got a
New York
addictive
episode.
personality, son. This nigga met Adidas and said, I'm never giving these up, bro. Like, he just stuck with it. Like the Knicks, he just stuck with it. Baggy jeans, he
Mac
just
wear
stuck
Timbs?
with it.
Moving the goalposts
Like, bro.
of sneakers and jeans don't make you any more of a Knicks fan.
Bro, but like,
That's not how that's gonna work.
But you gotta change with the times, bro. Like,
You
son,
changed with the times.
Nah, son.
You changed with the
You
times.
never left baggy jeans alone. You never left Adidas alone.
Why? Because I don't want to wear jeans that show my curves. I don't know when niggas start doing that shit.
Niggas
But
that show
I'll
his
pass.
curves.
Hold up, you got curves, man?
Hey, this nigga. Like,
Pause.
nigga,
You said you had curves.
I couldn't even get it out, Gad. This nigga
I never thought I had curves. I'm just saying, I never thought I had curves. Man. This
talking
nigga-
to me in onions right
This
now,
nigga-
bro.
this nigga said, nah,
Lady lumps.
I can't wear these. I'm showing too much. Yo, man.
What is y'all niggas talking about?
This nigga said I can't wear these. I'm showing too much.
retard.
What is he doing,
Yo,
bro?
nigga trying to talk me into wearing leggings. Like, I can't fuck with you, bro. You good. Those are all you.
I just talk you into this.
I mean, who has some shit that
I
show
talk
my
you
curves?
into this. The one you wanted me to wear with
man.
some other shit. Stop the
That's
cap. Stop the cap.
Nah,
Anyway,
Mocap.
listen.
hold on.
love
Let's get back on topic. Yo, shout out to the Knicks. Shout out to the Knicks. Y'all doing very
Shout out
well.
to Brunch and the Rap.
You know what
I
I'm
will see y'all
saying?
there.
Yeah, shout out to the day one fans.
Yeah, shout out.
Who didn't
What's the day
switch up?
one?
Who
What
didn't
you
switch
talking
up?
about?
Who didn't switch up? Who didn't
Man,
switch
whatever,
up?
man.
Who didn't
Whatever.
switch up?
Whatever, man.
Greatest show in the world.
Nigga crazy.
Do that, man.
Yo.
So bringing it back to home team.
Yeah.
I know with Queens there was a lot of unity. You guys are probably the only borough that like has so many premier artists to come out of. I don't think there's any other place.
Nah, fuck that. I gotta be cocky. It's Queensbridge. It's no other place.
Best show in the world.
Wastelands, Queensbridge. We 1-1, and that's my cousin. I'm gonna have to shit on my cousin too.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
99
He right here.
records,
He
nigga.
part of Queensbridge right now.
I was just happy.
He part of Queensbridge. No,
I
he part of Queensbridge right now.
I am.
We have the most artists that came out of one hood that beat any borough.
I
That-
agree.
We beat every borough with niggas coming out of the borough out of one hood.
Out of one.
Out of one hood.
That's
We got more niggas coming out of one hood than any borough.
It was more
Yeah, that's
niggas coming
a
out of one project than the whole Jamaica.
That's a
That's a
fact.
fact.
That's a strong
At that
statement.
point.
But
It's a
That's
very
a fact.
strong statement.
Yo, they got like
I
96
can't argue
buildings.
it. I don't know if
That's
I
a
can argue
fact.
that shit.
Nah.
You know,
And for my projects to be poor still,
We're talking about the
It's fucked
Cornbagger,
up.
the Natures, the Blitz, like the people that
we had 20 niggas with record deals.
the people that didn't know that.
no, the list goes on.
With major labels.
96 buildings.
We had 20 niggas with major record deals. Bars and Hooks, Cornbagger, Blitz, Nas,
Nature.
Pone,
J-Shot.
Nature,
Omega.
No QP finals.
Screwball. I'm blaming 3 niggas at a time, nigga.
Where was
Screwball's 3 niggas.
Tragedy.
MC Shan, Shantae,
Craig G.
Craig G, Hot Day, Molly Mall, Poet,
Mobb Deep, of course.
No, we said them.
You say
Uh,
MC
I'm a-
AMG with
no, I said Screwball. Oh, ACD. ACD, that's 13 I'm at. Let me keep going. That's 13 I'm at.
Bars and Hooks.
I said that. I said that.
Right.
I said that.
Roxanne?
I'm at 13.
You said Shantae.
I'm at 13 right now. I'm at 13.
Chingy, nigga. Let's go.
Chingy, 14. I'm 14. Chingy, 14. Oh, 17.
Whoa. From
Keep going.
flip mode.
Oh, baby shit. 18.
Y'all said run.
18. Name 18 niggas that come out of one fucking project.
He was naming Queens.
Oh, you named the pro.
He just
One
named
project.
He just named QB.
Nigga, I'm just naming QB. I ain't even named no other place.
That's a fact.
I'm just naming my
crazy.
projects. 18 niggas with major record deals, not fucking rinky dinks. Everybody was on a major fucking label. Everybody.
He didn't leave Queensbridge yet.
I didn't even leave the hood.
That's crazy.
And I went to visit, so I'm a part of it.
I didn't even leave the fucking
Now
hood.
considering that,
That's crazy.
no, we had. I did
Lakey. This whole crew.
Shout out to Lakey.
Make the whole 20.
the whole crew.
The whole 20
Make the
pieces.
20. Lake
Yo,
the whole crew.
Lakey actually
Lake
got a
the whole
book
crew.
coming out. I want everybody to go check it out.
Doug,
like, the Street Bible.
Another one.
Yes,
Another
yes,
one.
definitely.
I fuck with Lake. You know,
You
it's a
got
lot
a
of
copy
niggas
of
I
it
grew up
here?
with.
Wow.
A lot of niggas I grew
I
up
took
with.
mine home.
But we still,
Rest in
nigga, we
peace,
still
Phil.
missing Littles. We still
I
missing
know.
Littles.
Littles.
Littles. Shout out to Littles. My bro, one thing I respect about Littles, the nigga came in the game, right? And the nigga tell you, I brought the nigga in the street, in the game. It's my brother, it's my little brother, I love him. That nigga became a fucking mogul. That nigga brought money back, yo. That nigga brought a lot to the table. And I love that nigga. Because he came from jail and said, if you give me a lane, I'ma make a fucking hole for y'all niggas. He did that.
I was getting money with his older brother Taheem. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Eagle standing.
Look, that's a
Noid.
Noid. Wow.
How the fuck?
Rapper
Word.
Noid.
No, he was in Mobb Deep. But we still.
No, but he was
He still
on his own
still
end.
now.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah,
want
major
to
deal.
if we
Yeah,
want to
major
keep
deal.
going. Oh my God, damn.
Shoot him up.
They showing the Millennium Thug.
Now I gotta ask.
That was yep.
I gotta ask.
Oh, Bravehearts. Oh
Braveheart.
my
Yeah,
God.
Braveheart.
Shout out to Wiz. Shout out to
Pause.
John.
Pause, wait.
Nigga, you got 30 niggas out of one hood, my nigga.
That's crazy.
30 niggas out of one hood with all major record deals.
Within the same 10 years.
Excuse me, I farted. I don't know. Nobody heard it.
Right.
But
But I gotta ask.
Open the door.
Nah, it wasn't big.
Nah, it was a
Beat
little
it. It
cool.
wasn't
I don't know. Gap might
Get-
get
get-
That
I'm
Queensbridge.
I'm gonna let you know.
That
Hold up.
that Queensbridge connection wasn't always strong.
My brothers.
How did y'all feel when Nas dropped Build and Destroy?
I'm gonna answer that because I'm from the hood, and I'm gonna say like this, right? I think only people from QB can understand that meant love, because everybody was friends after. You know what I'm saying? So as much as whatever you may think, everybody was friends after. So it may have took a talking from this person, a talking from that person, but it was meant for the reason it was meant for. Nas is a fucking genius. It was meant to bring awareness to the people that was supposed to be family, and let y'all know that I'm thinking about y'all. I'm bigging you up, but in order to do that, I have to destroy y'all, so that to let y'all know what y'all doing wrong. Because I'm not perfect. Y'all can destroy me too if y'all choose to go back at me, but I assume nobody went back at him.
Right.
But they had the option.
Yeah,
that's what I like.
That's one thing that I always wondered.
Nobody ever thought about
why
that.
no one ever
because,
shot
but listen, math, they had the option. But guess what it became? Personal conversation. And everybody became, elusive. Everybody became one. And everybody became able to see each other for what they are and what they need to handle and what they need to do. That's why it was never a backtrack. It was never nobody saying that. It was never a backtrack. It was never a redactation to any story, because everything was efficient. Everything was supposed to be said to help. Nas has never wanted to break his brothers down. So he said that to bring awareness to yourself, nigga. Like, because it's always a God MC. That's our God MC. Nas is QB's God MC.
Right.
Right? So for everybody else that come up under, it's like, you can say what you want to say, but if I choose to go at you, I'm gonna go at you. So it's certain niggas that win at Nas. It's not like nobody from the hood ever not win at Nas. Like, niggas win at Nas. So you're not untouchable, but it just niggas respect the fact that you said what you said. I bet some niggas gonna take it as a pardon me, and some niggas gonna take it as a But the average person is supposed to take it as a Jew, because that's our God MC. At the end of the day, that's the person who, in our millennium of new artists, paved the way for everybody to come under. Mm-hmm. So let's take that. If you're smart, you're gonna take it, wear it, and grow. If you're stupid, you're gonna try to go at them. Why? So why? So the people that chose to go at them, they lost.
But
the people that choose to
listen, the
listen,
song is called "Rebuilding This Shit." Like,
but
just
you know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes you gotta chin check your brother.
Yeah,
but I can't chin check you all at one time, except on record. I can't go beef with each nigga in the hood. I can't. Nah, but I'm gonna put all you niggas on blast on this record. Now I'm already got this records ready for whoever. But okay, y'all niggas choose to take me as big homie and take it as a. Cool. Now let's move forward. And he got records with every last person he did.
That's true.
After that.
Yep, that's true.
He bigged up every person he dissed. Mm-hmm. So, it's a method to some people madness. But you got to just let them have their moment. It's a moment. It's a method and a moment. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He had a moment, and there was a method behind his moment, and it helped everybody. It got Mega to where he needed to be at. Their relationship, it got Nation and everybody where they needed to be at in their relationship. And, some niggas who may have not healed from it, but that's your issue. I can't speak on that. Right. But that was the dopest punch in the face to punch. If I could punch everybody in the face right now, he did that shit.
Shot, yeah.
In one shot, he punched everybody in the face.
Shout out to my cousin Tone. I've seen him do that before.
Oh shit!
You look
line up.
Yeah, that's what that was.
Yeah.
And that was dope. You know what I'm saying, for the God. You know what I'm saying. And you know what that did though, because one thing about Queensbridge, we can hate each other to the death, but if a nigga see me right now, and he just might see the silhouette of my face, that nigga be like, that's Pone, or that's Flush, nigga, and pull up like that. But I might have not have seen this nigga for 5 years, 7 years. Last time I seen this nigga, we might have had beef. But a nigga see me right now, see me, I'm in a group, nigga be like, duh. Wherever you at, you hear that, duh. Niggas that have beef, whatever. But that QB shit is different because we kill each other. But when we come around, everybody else will kill the fuck out of y'all. And then we go back to killing each other. You know what I'm saying? That's just what we are.
So it's dope.
That's why we can never do a tour. We can never do shit.
Why? Because
It's 6 blocks.
that is just
96.
that just seems like a given for a lot of y'all for just a QB tour.
That'd be
That
fire.
just seems like a given.
You know what it is?
Straight
It's
QB.
6 blocks, right? So
lived out there.
if you got an atmosphere, right? And you got so we got a north side and a south side. So 6 blocks. We got enough people for 6 blocks. You feel me? So you can just imagine from 15th to 20th, they act different. From 20th to they act different. Same thing in Queensbridge. Each block got enough niggas on their block, enough people, where they got their own swag, their own culture, their own shit.
That's facts.
So every block had their own culture, their own style, their own niggas, their own this. So when it boiled down to QB coming together, we came together for that project, but every nigga that was with the niggas that was on this shit was scheming. Because it's like, this is the only time we get to be around each other, because you gotta understand, 12th Street niggas don't come to 12th Street. Certain niggas don't come because you have no business over there. You have no business.
I went to visit.
You know what I'm saying?
And like me
So
being a
that's what it
visitor, I was
was.
able to go to every block. But like he said, every block had his block.
Different
Like his
culture.
block was him having. That was like
We had the culture.
And they actually had the
Right.
coolest block.
We had the
But they
coolest
was
block.
dangerous. But they had the coolest block. And then you had like Nas block. Then you
Yeah.
had the Shorty block.
Yep.
It was just every block had their own personality. So when I went out there one weekend, I'm like, I'm gonna hang on 10th Street. I'm gonna be on 12th Street.
He was a 10th Street nigga for a while.
Yeah,
He was a Vernon nigga for a while.
Nah, 10th Street's a little foul. They were well out.
He
a
was
little
a draws in
more.
the for a while.
Yeah, it was a little well out.
Yeah,
But then I
okay.
love y'all because I
Yeah.
can come out there and do the piece, and then y'all had the basketball court.
We had the
night.
basketball court. See,
And
that's
y'all
what
had
made
the
QB
women.
QB though.
Yeah.
See, let me tell you something. What made QB is basketball. So we had beef with every hood. Every hood in New York City. We had beef because we was the biggest hood and we had the dopest players. Not the dopest, but we had dope players. But we had the dopest projects. So the people from Harlem, Brooklyn,
Lights.
everywhere had to come to QB and play ball.
The lights was
Because
on
that
that
was
night.
the shit. The lights is
Or
on.
Coney Island.
No. For us, you had to come to us. So everybody else we went to LaGuardia House. You know them days, LaGuardia House, Aim High, all them shits, Gauchos, all them shits. We did all that. But when it came to them hood tournaments, you had to go to Re-Center. You go to Re-Center and all that. That's when you had Jamaica, Brooklyn, Yonkers, all these. You know who we had playing our hood? Queen Latifah. Queen Latifah came out hood and she played with the 2 girls that was dancing with her. You know they all play for basketball.
Shane and whatever that was.
So they all play basketball. So Queen Latifah and her 2 dancers, they was all basketball players.
Where did Ron Artest play? What block is he from?
My block, that's my
That's
cousin
his
too.
block. Yeah, that's
What- no, which
Well,
block?
shout to Ron, man.
Well,
That's
let's get this
12th
clear.
Love that guy.
Ron Artest is from 10th Street, but he's from 12th
That's
Street.
what I was asking.
So, you know, see one thing about Queensbridge,
See,
you got
because
niggas that's from certain blocks, but they don't claim they block because they don't grow up on their block. Like if my parents live on 12th Street, but I never hung over there a day of my life, and I hung on 10th Street, I'ma claim 10th Street. That's just how it is at QB. So Ron Artest, he claims 12th Street, but he's from 10th Street. But the thing is that his block didn't have a basketball court. So he had to claim our block because that's the only block. Not the only block, but the closest block to his block with a court.
Right.
So that's where you seen them every day because they had a court. So naturally, when the reporters came, when the schools came, when all these people came, the NBA came, and they came to 12th Street because they had a court. They couldn't film them on the monkey bars.
Right.
That's where he learned how to play.
Right.
They couldn't film them playing on the monkey bars, so they had to film an actual court. So they came to my block. So that's what made my block the capital of. It used to be the Dime. The Dime was the capital of basketball.
That's true.
Too many niggas got shot over
Missed
there.
everything.
Too many niggas got shot. You know, so they made my block.
Well, I gotta ask you, with all this Queensbridge unity and politics, what was the temperature like with you and Prodigy before he passed?
That's
Honestly,
his block. That's the,
Yeah, like you know,
that's his block.
he did the book, he did things, you know, like you know, one thing I never did was I never like when you know how you move and you know how you, I never worried, like I never faltered, I walked the streets, because you know when you do something for a cause, a monetary cause or whatever you do, that's on you. But I never faltered how I move. I never strayed how I move because.
But did y'all get
that's
to
it.
speak to each other?
We didn't. You know why? Because at the end of the day, I'm outside. We just never bump heads. You know, I wish we would have had them. You know what I'm saying? Bump heads. You know what I'm saying? Like I'ma never wish ill on my brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At the time at the time when it happened, I may have thought immature, but you know.
Immature.
Yeah. You learn the game.
I don't know, y'all still trying to get there or?
You trying to get there? Let me see. We got time.
What time is
I
it?
don't know.
No, it's halftime. Halftime.
What time is it? It's halftime?
Y'all can get there by halftime.
It's no. What time is it now? It's,
Who they playing
How
tonight?
much time is it?
Who they playing?
It's
8:46.
No, but how much time?
No. In the game.
Yeah, who they playing tonight?
No. The game.
I know.
But you feel what I'm saying though? Like
Nah, I feel you.
at the end of the day,
I
I
said
feel you.
that. I got
I went to
cancer.
jail, nigga.
I
Like-
pee more than average. I take
Hey,
steroids.
Everything in black and
Let me
white.
tell you something. The realest shit is
Pardon me.
that anybody, all the realest niggas in the game, that's why Pistol Pete, Carl, all these niggas always in jail with me. I had my jewels on, nigga. So, you know, when MTV came to I had my glasses on, my jewel. Like, I went to the box, and straight from doing the MTV interview, I went straight to them. I went to my cell, them niggas was waiting for me. Like, you had wallabies on, you had fucking chain, nigga. Nigga, let's go. Come on, it's over.
70-46, it's third quarter.
Knicks losing?
All
All right, the third just started.
Y'all go down?
Look at you.
Y'all going down?
I don't know.
Y'all going down?
I don't know. No, hell no. No, I don't think so. No, I ain't gonna fucking nigga pay for court side. I'm like, we ain't gonna get there. No.
Go get it.
I know. You know what I'm saying, Slime?
Go get it. Go get it. Look, we gonna have part two. Whenever
Yeah,
y'all
that's what
ready.
I'm saying. Let's just part two. Come on,
Bang bang. So cut it.
The greatest feeling in the world was holding my own gun. I'm hypertensive, but all my decisions been wholesome. My independence had me flipping on siblings I stole from. Said I'm just big and loud. Well, £1/2 is my silent treatment. I punched out plugs I could've stopped from eating.
Stash of the product, shy nigga got a gun in the mask in the grass, it's a pop-up. I was Robin Hood with the stock, don't get shot up. Now I'm watching Robin Hood and my stocks, they just shot up.
Now you can either accept that or you can get to work. That's all it is. You just do the math.